welcome back to the interview series of Galileo TV. I am Silvia Romano, International Affairs for Centro Studi Galileo, and we are here at CHILLVENTA 2024 today with the big pleasure of having a woman, but not only a woman, the president of the International Network for Women in Cooling, Colleen Keyworth, straight from the US.
Yes.
Thanks for being with us, Colleen.
Thank you for having me.
And especially thank you for your efforts and your work, your important work in the sector, because I can speak for myself, for the whole gender. It's important to have representation, it's important to have a key role model, and it's important to talk about this topic. So I wanted to ask, maybe to dig more into what is INWIC, what it is doing, and what is the plan.
Absolutely. INWIC, it's an overwhelming task, especially because there are so many regions that need attention. But INWIC's whole mission is to make sure that we are providing a network for women worldwide, so we don't have any biases or anything like that. Anybody's allowed to join. We have different types of membership. We have membership for women specifically, and then memberships for allies, so like men, and memberships for organizations, so nonprofits and other organizations, and then memberships for for-profit companies. So we have 4 different types of membership, and they're free. But that way we're kind of all connecting together and also sharing the mission statement of INWIC, which is to introduce more women into the sector and to retain them in the RACHP sector. Additionally to that, we like to empower our founding partners. So we have many founding partners with different action items and different women's groups of their own, and we learn a lot from them. And being able to kind of bring our messaging to other places around the world, we rely on their existing resources. INWIC right now is still in its infancy. So of course it's starting up, and so if any startup, like, we're trying to gain momentum where we can. We've been at a lot of different events, we've had a lot of different platforms and opportunities, such as being here with you, which is very, very great. And then additionally, we've been able to help different countries, like we're helping a group in Mexico start their own group, we're helping a group in Canada. There's been stuff, we went to the Caribbean and we're working with young technicians, female technicians there. So everything that we do, we try to be able to build sustainability though too, because as INWIC, we can't boil the ocean, as you will, but we can definitely give resources and experience, a mentorship program, a strong network, and connect people to be able to do their own grassroots movement in their region to address their own needs. Because starting women's groups in regions that don't have them for the industry is paramount. Paramount because you're able to, once you get a group together, you're able to have a voice. Yes. And if you're able to have a voice, you're able to have a platform, you're able to affect policy, you're able to recruit more women, you're able to make changes for different things that are women's issues in the workplace. Additionally to that, you're able to retain. I think people don't talk about the second part of recruitment is retention. And when you have a solid network of people and a mentor, you stay in the industry, and we want people to stay in our industry. So yeah, INWIC has a broad scope, but we have made lots of traction, and we have very important partners that are helping us get there. And we have a couple different initiatives coming up.
Yeah, for example, what are the next events that you're going to take part in?
So right now, as we're at CHILLVENTA, which we're very thrilled to be here, so the significance of CHILLVENTA here, in 2022, the last CHILLVENTA, we actually announced INWIC, yes, which was kind of a neat thing to be here now in 2024 and have our own stand. And having our own stand was a little overwhelming because it's a huge conference. However, it's been very gratifying to have people walk by, especially women, and stop and say, I didn't even know this existed, I didn't know there was a place for me, and bring their friends and bring their colleagues, which has been really great. And we were able to really kind of engage people and gain more membership and awareness, which has been really crucial to our mission. So right now, CHILLVENTA, our next one would be Women in HVACR in October in Dallas, Texas. And then after that, the ASHRAE Winter Conference in Orlando in February. So we'll probably have a place at the AHR Expo doing an educational session and panel there as well. So that's on the upcoming. And then your conference in June.
Yeah, definitely. The European conference, yes, is a crucial point, especially because there we will hand the next prize for, yes, the Women in Cooling. Which we just handed, yeah, out a couple days ago. Yes, for the video contest. And there will be another prize. And we would like also to create more representation, more occasions for women to join and get interested in this industry. Yeah. For example, this is a first step, the new international special, yep, issue, because this is representation and this also matters. So for other girls, yes, they maybe are studying, they just want to approach the sector, and this is also a step forward.
Yes.
But also thanks to the network.
Oh, and any way we can actually spread the message, which kind of brings us into our initiative for this year. Loving the fact that the magazine this year actually features a woman on it working in the field, because we have such an optics problem when it comes to seeing pictures of women working in the sector.
Yes.
And especially regionally when you're talking about different equipment types and different ethnicities. And so INWIC's message for this year is going to be tackling optics, where we're going to be giving a pledge, if you will, to most companies, saying that they're going to make a stronger effort to change up their recruitment advertising and their marketing to include more diversified pictures with women included that are accurate to the area. And so we'll also be helping that by, we're building our own library of those images and by region. So by being able to pull on our partners and our members and kind of collect those photos and be able to make a library of free domain images that are accurately representing different regions of women successfully working in the sector, we hope to paint the picture for future generations so that they can picture themselves in these roles. Because I think right now we're kind of biased, and it's very hard for young women to identify themselves in even our industry at all, because it doesn't look like something that they can do, and we want to change that.
Yeah, and it's very exciting to be part, to see this.
Yes.
It's the first steps of this movement. It's very exciting, and we hope to see also the next bright ones in the future.
Definitely, and we're definitely looking forward to your help.
Thank you so much for your work and for this interview.
Thank you for having me.